Well, hello and welcome back to some yapping. This time I do have a bit of a problem naming this. I call it Bodyworks, but I'm not totally sure if I'm totally correct about this. There are several things in life that makes me confused, wondering, and realistically you can't go around thinking about everything. Like for instance, at most bus stops nowadays I see young girls standing there with crossed legs. I know for a fact that 8 meters away there is a bathroom. They can just go and do whatever they need. They don't have to stand with their crossed legs. But still, out of 10 girls, 8 of them are standing with crossed legs. Yeah. There's nothing you can do about it, and it's not something that I am going to be lying about sleepless for the rest of my life. But still, you do wonder, don't you? But this time I'm more taking up another part. Bodyworks for me in this case is tattoos and piercings, both of which I think it's a physical rape on yourself. It's a physical self-rape. I cannot for the life of me understand why you would love to have your body violated in that kind. A tattoo, well, of course, we have the traditional thing about tattoos. It was only criminals and sailors and sometimes even the prostitutes who had a tattoo. So you knew who was doing what out there. But that was perhaps 1600, I don't know. Nowadays, everybody has a tattoo, more or less. I only know me and one more person, that's all I know, that doesn't have a tattoo. I can guess, however, that a guy like Honestafs doesn't want a tattoo, and I doesn't want a piercing. But they're also having a different culture than we have. So perhaps their culture involves tattoos or piercings, I don't know. But in our Western civilization, it's all about looks. It's all about your outside. The same goes for piercings. Well, okay, I can stand a bit of it. That is like those earrings, for instance. That's a type of piercing, I suppose. But if you have 5 or 6 different earrings in each ear, it's getting a bit of annoying. And a diamond in your nose, a big pearl on your tongue. And I'm not going to go lower beyond the middle of people, because they are doing it down there as well. And I can't understand why. I mean, they are not going to change as a person if they tattoo themselves or pierce themselves. They are still the same stupid idiot they were 10 minutes ago. How can anyone go around putting a lot of human energy on such a stupid thing? That doesn't change them. They don't get better. They don't get more beautiful. They are beautiful before. They don't need a piercing or a tattoo in order to get more beautiful. It's a very strange way of, I call it physical rape. It's a physical self-rape. And if there's any real reason for it, like, yes, if I get a tattoo, I will not have cancer. Or if I pierce myself, I will not get diabetes. Then I would have understood it. Perhaps I would even get myself a piercing. No, cancer is not a problem for me, but I am afraid of diabetes type 2. I must say that. I am a bit round around the middle of me. But there isn't any such proofs. Of course, we talked about drugs last time, like alcohol. Tobacco is the same problem actually, but I have been smoking and I have been using snuff, so I can't explain why I did it. But I didn't become a better human by smoking or using snuff. I didn't. And I didn't become a better human when I stopped using those things either. But I could stop. There's no evidence on me or my body that that I smoked up to 2005, that I used snuff up to 2009. There isn't. But a tattoo, that stays forever. If you regret it, that's your problem. You should have thought about that before. A piercing, on the other hand, that suddenly heals itself, so it's not perhaps that big a deal. But I've seen some very strange ones. I mean, how can anyone feel that a pin through your eyebrow, that's beautiful? I can't. To me, it's totally, utterly hilarious even. And on the other hand, is these people, are they different? Should we not hire them for our jobs? Some do make a discrimination of it, and I think, well, sometimes I understand, sometimes I don't. If you are probably having customers that are elderly ladies, then you shouldn't have people that are scaring them. On the other hand, if your customers are younger people, that doesn't bother them, then it doesn't matter, does it? So I think I can go and buy something on Crapdonald's or Burger King and not be offended by a piercing or a tattoo. Well, that's my 5 cents on the matter. It's not very interesting, but still. Perhaps I can use this when I get older. Who knows? Thanks for listening in. Bye.